Hey guys, what's up? It's time for the Aotearoa live for the final. Uh, Ready for this one? My dog is naughty in the background. I should just quickly go close that door, probably. Who is excited for this one? What is your predictions? What's your predictions, guys? Sorry, just had to go close that. It's a bit cold. As you can see, I have a blanket over here. It's a bit cold still here in South Africa. Still being morning. Who are you supporting? Personally, I'd I'd probably like to have the Chiefs win this one just because I'd like to have a different champion for a change. But hey, if it isn't, if it is the Crusaders at the end of the day, they do deserve it. Not gonna be the end of the world. Morning, Matthew. How are you doing? Still enjoying all of your rugby up north? Yeah, Chiefs. What's your prediction over there for the game? Are you watching the game or only following it on the stream here? Hey, LB. How are you doing? What's your prediction over there? Okay, you guys are going out on the field. You can maybe let me know if you guys also have the stream on your screen or if you are just following it on here. Do not know what he is doing, but oh man, the Rainbow Cup last weekend was a big start. They're highlighting Will Jordan for this game. It's going to be a big one for him. Let me just get this camera straightened up here. Oh man, Chiefs would it would be nice for a new champion to be crowned for a change, but the Crusaders in a final, probably favorites. I wouldn't mind who wins, but probably favoring the Chiefs in this one. So if you do see me jump up for a Chiefs try, maybe knocking over everything with everything lying around here, that's the reason for it. Chiefs by 3. I think if the Chiefs do win it, it's going to probably be by 1 or 2 points there at the end of the game with a kick from Damien McKenzie or something along those lines. Because he's literally won 4 consecutive games at the end of the game due to a kick from him. Yeah, the Chiefs, they did lose to the Blues last weekend, but that was their second team. Guys, if you just want to see what he is doing, he's messing up my whole couch. But yeah, that's what he is doing at the moment. Yeah, he's a rugby dog in the background, but probably going to be snoring through most of the game. Hopefully, he doesn't eat the pillow over there. Okay, see you later, LB. Hopefully, you return. Yeah, the Crusaders haven't been at their best. Yeah, it's a French bulldog, English bulldog cross. They're gonna sing their national anthem now. Wow, the stadium is packed for this one. I, if you guys see something that I missed, maybe in the background, if he's eating something or so, just let me know. That would be awesome of you, because he does have the tendency to rip pillows. He loves eating things. Yeah, Christchurch is the smallest stadium in New Zealand between the Super Rugby stadiums. Man, there's gonna be a lot of good games. I don't know if I'm more excited for this final or the Australian final after this. The Australian one is quite exciting for me as well. He's enjoying all of this. What are you doing? Hey Grant, how are you? What's your prediction for this one? Yeah, Reds. I'm also going with Reds there. Yeah, they're playing in Christchurch for this one because the Crusaders were top. They were the first team on the log, and then the Chiefs, they were second. Okay, they're still singing the national anthem at this stage. Chiefs by 4. Everyone's going with Chiefs in this one. It would be amazing if it's a bit of a turnaround. I would really, really like a turnaround for the Chiefs to win this one as well. I have, what was my skinny? I think I went with SuperRugby with Crusaders, but I'd like the Chiefs to win. But they definitely have a chance. Like I said the other day, if there's any other New Zealand team that actually has a chance, it is the Chiefs. The other teams doesn't really have a chance. I don't think the Blues would have had a chance in this game. Highlanders, they were a surprise package, but in a final, nah, I don't think so. Hey, welcome back. That was a short turnaround for you. Welcome back, LB. Well, except Crusaders fans, they want the Crusaders always to win. At the end of the day, like I spoke with my dad the other day, you have to admit it, they're probably one of the top 3 best teams in the world, provincially or club wise or franchise wise, and probably if you have to compare them with a lot of nations, they will be up there as well. So can't really hold that against them. Man, all the competitions are strong. I think all the countries are really improving their rugby with this split. But like a lot of the teams are also saying, or like the New Zealanders said, you can't really continue this high intensity of rugby week by week. Um, and I think in South Africa, if we had to play these top 4 sides the whole time, uh, that would that would just not be sustainable. Though it's the most interesting rugby to watch. Yeah, it's because they're just so dominant. My girlfriend allowed me to do the 2 live streams. I haven't asked her about the Stormers game later, but I mean, that's probably, she has to understand. She probably knows about that. Forward pass by Avili there. It's on the halfway line. Sorry, I didn't even say they kicked off. Not a good commentator over here at the moment. Scrum time, first one. It's almost on the halfway line in the middle of the park. Grant, you have a nice life with whoever allows you to watch so much rugby or be so into rugby. I am allowed to be into my rugby predictions and stuff, but not too many live games. I have to watch a lot of the games while she's sleeping at night to watch a lot of them on recap. The Sharks game is at 4 o'clock. Then the Stormers Bulls game is at 6:15 in South Africa time. First scrum. Oh, it's moving a lot. Chiefs look like going forward. There, it's out. Nankivell getting a couple of steps through. Oh, Chiefs are going forward. Oh, the Chiefs look like they want to let this ball fly a bit. Take it out wide through the hands. Oh, Mackenzie, flat ball. Well done. Man, D-Mac, that hair, it doesn't look good, but since he's had that hair, he's just been on another level of good. What is it with guys with that hair? They're just good. I don't know why, but I mean, Havili, his hair kind of looks like that, just not that long. And oh, interception! Blackadder. Havili has that hair. Maunga has that hair. There's a couple of guys. So now the new hair. Oh, Reese is through. Try time here. Drummond. Good tackle from Leonard Brown. Wow. And that's how quickly the Crusaders turn something on you. So quickly. It wasn't Nankiville that passed a flat ball. I got an intercept. Yeah, Grant, you have a good wife there. It allows you to watch rugby even though you're in the desert. Oh, the Crusaders, they can just turn defense into attack so quickly. Oh, not gonna watch the Sharks game. That's bad, man. Unfortunately, I'm not doing a live for that one. Already doing 2 lives today. So after this one, I'm doing the live for the Australian final. Yeah, again, scrum. Flat, this one. Nankiville taking it forward again. The thing about Nankiville, a lot of times if he carries the ball so much in a game, he tends to get an injury as well. There's a lot of centers these days that are expected to carry the ball forward so much, and then they get a lot of injuries like that. Matthew, I think we've had this conversation before about guys getting injuries like this. Oh, well, Jordan taking it forward onto the halfway line. Oh, Barrett going through the line. I said the other day, Barrett and Whitelock hasn't been in brilliant form this season, but in a final, that it's probably where you expect them to play really well. What? 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 He wants attention. He doesn't want me to watch a rugby. Who would win, Crusaders or Munster? Ow, that's a good question, that. Uh, I tend to go with the Southern Hemisphere teams there. I probably favour the Crusaders there. First time ever I'd actually support the Crusaders, probably. Yeah, the Sharks Lions game is before the Stormers game. Crusaders versus Toulouse or La Rochelle. Okay, look, man, that's so. All of these are so difficult because because Munster could actually beat the Crusaders as well. Toulouse, they're good as well. La Rochelle is just as good. Flip, man, I don't know. Oh, Reese, try time. Reese has the first try out on the corner. Oh man, that sucks that it doesn't turn. Why would they show the one game but not the other one? Is the Stormers game on? Is the Stormers game going to be shown? Let me just put myself here in the corner so that he stops fighting. Okay, they're checking the try to see if it was scored. Okay, so the Stormers game is there, but the other one isn't. Isn't the Sharks game maybe just on a different channel? Oh wow, great view of Reese's glutes there. Reese did score the try, but you can see his whole ass on the screen. Oh, so they aren't all on the same channel. Because they might prioritize another competition. Oh. Okay, sorry guys, I just need to get him a toy when he's like this. Here we go. Much better. I didn't want him to distract me tonight, but his mother couldn't look after him tonight. My girlfriend. Or today. Oh, headaches this morning with the rugby. That's not a good one. Bok bolters. I think how things are looking, I really think Farsi is gonna be picked at this stage. Yes, this dog. Come here. Come, come. Let me just take him out. I've been so distracted by the bloody dog. Okay, Mahunga gets a kick. Flip it. Okay, what have I missed? Bolters. Yeah, I think Farsi will probably be making a Dweba. I do know they're talking about him. Jasper would be there. Yeah, Farsi, he's attacking. He's been brilliant. Defense-wise, he's not always in the right place, but attacking-wise, oh, he's brilliant. Yeah. Farsi on defense, he's not always in the right place. Yeah, I also like watching Farsi to see what he does next. He's that type of player. You want to just see, okay, what's the next thing he does in this match? And that's the thing that he brings to a game. Is that the best guy to have on the park for a Springbok team on fullback? Not always, but maybe off of the bench if you need to change the game, need to score a couple of tries. Yeah, could be good. Yeah, you always bring up Tyro Green, and he's been in great form up north. And I can promise you, Ninaber and Rassi has him in sight. They're not the type of people to not see what the overseas guys are doing. So he's in good form. I think he could actually be a bolter, but I still want to know how the system works at the moment. Do they rather favor national players or international players? Guys from South Africa or playing in South Africa, or guys international? Okay, on the halfway line for the Chiefs. They are 7 points down, so they will have to make up again. Gatlin putting up and under. Yeah, the Islander lately has put in phenomenal form, but I think Matthew is gonna put up a couple of other options there at center as well. He tracks those Northern Hemisphere games so well. Oh, there we go. Boschia getting a breakdown penalty, as always, on halfway. Brad Weaver looks injured. They do not want to lose their captain in this one. Luckily, Turio Rangi is quite experienced as well, but still, they don't want to lose him. Oof. Jesse Kriel, I think he favors 13 at this stage, but he was such a good fullback to me. Yeah, no, I know they will pick home and international players, but I wonder who do they favor? Like Fassi and Green, they are probably neck and neck to be chosen. So who are they going to pick at the end of the day? Do they just go purely on form, or do they kind of favor home players? Because back in a couple of years ago, they kind of favored guys that are playing at home. Okay, line out time. Oh, fake out Maul. Oh, they're going forward in the 22 from the Crusaders. Chiefs are taking it forward. Jacobson carrying it forward. Man, Esterhuizen, he gets so many cards, and that's always been his issue. Some of them are unlucky, though, but yeah, he just gets cards. Yeah, he's quite dangerous as well. He has a lethal step on him. And 13s, there isn't a lot of depth. 13, we probably have and Kriel. And then outside of that, it's probably Nal from the Stormers and Similane. I can't really think of other 13s. I think Green is the same age as Fassi. Brad Weber is complaining to the ref about the Crusaders playing the man off of the ball. That's something that happens a lot with them. He also points at the poles and he goes off for HIA. Hopefully they don't lose him for the rest of the match. Yeah, good point. Hendricks could cover 13, so you just pick him as one center and you have 12 and 13 covered. The thing about, yeah, Nal, if you bring in Nal, he covers center and wing. He's a very strong winger. Yeah, Serfontein is just as strong. At this stage, I don't think he's the best anymore. I think there's other guys playing a bit better. I think Rowan, what's the guy's surname? Janse van Rensburg. Oh yeah, he's been good as well. Yeah, Damon McKenzie getting his 3 points over there. Okay, so score is 7-3. I actually still wanted to make a banner for that. The problem is a lot of times if you make a banner for the score, it makes the feed lag a bit. So I just want to make sure it doesn't. If it does start lagging when I put this on now, just let me know because then I'm going to remove it. Okay, so that's there. Just let me know if the feed starts lagging because of the score that I put up there now. Then I can remove it immediately. I can just update the score every now and then on the comments or something. Oh, Esterhuizen and the Islander, that would be such a powerful mix. The question there is, would the wingers get the ball? But in that same breath, Esterhuizen has added a lot of passing game to his repertoire in this last season or so. Oh, try time, Will Jordan. And it's such a brilliant try as well, guys. Wow. Not even kidding. That was such a good try. Man, if Hendricks can cover wing and 12, 13 is probably easy. Fainga Nuku shifting a couple of guys off of him. Look, getting a couple of quick passes through. Will Jordan getting that little grubber through. Oh, it's Havili again with a grubber. And then Will Jordan getting a try. Yeah, Havili at 12. That has been a revelation. Yo. Dan Kriel, number 12. I don't know. I'll look a bit more at him this week as well, but I've never been that impressed by him. Yeah, he wasn't picked when he was at his best. Yeah, unfortunately, the Chiefs aren't playing that good. But actually, they're not playing that badly. It's the Crusaders' ability just to turn around the ball so quickly. Mahunga misses it. Wow, that doesn't happen often. It just edit this. So that this score didn't lag the video at all, right? I look at the comments. Avili, I think he was picked for the All Blacks. I don't know if he was capped though. Is he capped? You guys can maybe Google that, but I don't. He was picked, but I don't think he's been capped. Oh well, Jordan is so busy on the park. Fainga Anuku at number 13 as well. Yeah, Avili's been the best player for them for a while, and the best of it is last season it was on fullback where he was the best, or the last 2 seasons. Now it's on the 12 where he's really the standout player for them. Okay, yeah, handful of caps, but most of them are probably from the bench. I can't remember him really starting a game, or maybe it was for like against like Italy or some smaller games. Yeah, I have to agree. Isn't at the best form he used to be. Look, for a long time now, the Islander wasn't in that good form either. Oh, Gatland almost kicked it out the back of the park. Kicked it out a meter from the touch, a meter from the try line with a penalty. So that's cutting it close. That's Montgomery, Carter type of stuff. Wilkinson, that type of guys kicked it out for penalties like that. Maybe, but the Chiefs had a good chance to score here. 13-man line out. What the hell? A 13-man line out. Wow. And they're going backwards. Wow. Nice. Why would they do something like that? Wouldn't they just use a normal move? Pulled in a lot of defenders. Nankivell didn't pass. Damien McKenzie. He's out on the wing. Try time. 13-man line out worked. Sucked in literally everyone and only needed Nankivell and Damien McKenzie in the back line, and that was enough to score a try. Wow. What a try. Brilliant. That pop out the back. How good was that? Nankivell in these last couple of weeks have been brilliant, man. Yeah, Grant, now that you say it, I also remember this. Yeah, actually, he is. Wait, that one. He actually is very good at kicking for line as well. You don't see him mixing it up too many times. Man, I can't get over that try. That was brilliant. Yep. Nkosi at number 13. Matthew, we have spoken about it as well. Nkosi, uh, he could shift to number 13. He has the power to do that. I don't know about his passing game though, but the power, he's a very hard runner of the ball. He could be a New Zealand type 13. A lot of New Zealand type 13s don't really pass. They are like our number 12s that run in hard. Well, some might argue that we have Yankees and Pollard and Bosch and Willemse, and Mornestein again. So we probably do have options again. And coming through the youngsters of Voliter and Van Reenen also looks like two guys for the future. And Goosen being back now as well. Yeah, Mornestein as backup. He's been in brilliant form. Mackenzie is doing things on this park. I should probably update this score. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with his defensive work is very good. Very good. He's a very great defensive organizer. A lot of times people don't notice how he gets that, how he organizes the defense. You will always see he's the first man in that squad that shifts the guys to different sides of the ruck. First man. He's always, if you see replays, you also see him constantly talking to the guys next to him on defense as well. Yeah, let's see if Goosen can play at his best again. To me, Bosch has been very good. He's been very good. I don't know if he can play the specific rugby that the Boks need him to play yet, but hey, he's been very good for the Sharks. Grant, instead of Mornay Steyn, who would be your third option as fly half? Would you go with a Bosch or with a Willems, or would you pick as your third option? Look, I wouldn't pick Mornestein. Wow, what an offload again from Mahunga. I wouldn't pick Mornestein now, but if Pollard was still injured, I would have picked him to have one more experienced guy in the number 10s. Even if he was just that slight coaching role type of guy, kind of how Brits was at the World Cup, that type of thing. Okay, I'll be fair point, fair point. Yeah, vision in that try. Look, we just haven't seen create. We haven't seen him create tries like that in a while, but I think that's also down to how the teams have played now for a while. We've kind of changed our thinking and how the teams have played. But I think in this Rainbow Cup, we're gonna see more of these big name Springboks players. It looks like uh, they have world. They can play how they want to. Yeah, those guys can pull the strings in an emergency, but like I wouldn't pick Mornay now anymore. But say Pollard gets injured again, hopefully not, or Yankees gets injured in this run up, I would go with him. I don't think they necessarily freeze. Just don't think their style doesn't necessarily also always suit international rugby. Grant, this is actually a funny point that you bring up here. I actually think how he's playing at 15 at the moment, and I'm also a guy that's always been saying he should get an extended run at number 10, but I actually think he's playing really well at number 15 at the moment. And I still want to see him maybe play at number 12 or 13. I think he'd be brilliant in the centers. But um, with Gelant coming back, uh, oh, interception. Luckily, the Chiefs had advantage because Havili was through there. Dylan Jack, he wrote, not that I always agree with SA Rugby Magazine guys, but Dylan Jack wrote about Damien Williams staying at 15 and maybe Gelant going to 13. And I thought it could be an interesting prospect, especially with Gelant at number 13, because that is something I've been thinking about for a while. Yeah, Rainbow Cup is the trial for the box, so everyone's stepping up their game. Okay, Gatlin didn't have such a good line kick this time. Colby at 10. Oh, when he plays their foot to lose, it's always crazy, man. But it's awesome to watch him there. Massive kick from Maunga. They're in their 22. Mackenzie trying the step. Big kick from Nana Satoria as well. Will Jordan, you just do not kick him first. Ugh, tackle him first. Man, I agree. Dylan Jack, Kwane, what's that other guy? Blonde guy. For some reason, I can't remember his name. All of those guys make me angry there. But look, I actually agreed with him for that in that one article. But most of the time, I don't agree too much with him. It's actually funny how many columnists they have that are, yeah, Craig Lewis. How many columnists they have that you don't necessarily agree with. Good jumper in the line out. This is actually funny because I think for the Springboks, every now and then, Itzebeth picks him up at kickoff time. Dude, I don't even think Colby knows what's happening. He goes into a trance and then he scores and then he wakes up and it's like, oh, okay, I scored a try again, and he watches the replay as well. Okay, Nana Satoro, he hit the guy on the chin. Hopefully this isn't a card. That would be so ridiculous if stuff like that is also starting to get cards, man. The cards are so soft these days. Are you guys watching this? Because this should not be getting a card. Penalty only. Okay, good. Yeah, these cards these days are frustrating me so much. Yeah, he can kick, man. He kicks at goal as well. Yeah, man, I think they throw him into the air. Yeah, this was awesome. This was awesome with Farida Priya uh, getting that accolades as well from another brilliant player, Aaron Smith. Oh, he's such a good number 9 as well. So man, look, I understand a lot of these are safety measures and a lot of it is for the safety of players and so on, but a lot of it's just ridiculous as well with the type of cards you get these days for nothing. Okay, we've almost reached the 30-minute mark. You guys have probably reached it, maybe some of you guys. Crusaders carrying it forward. Again, they're in the 22 of the Chiefs. Havili again. Oh no, that's Fainga Nuku. It's difficult because Maunga, Avili, and Fainga Nuku has the same hair. They just from number 10 to number 13, they just get a little bit bigger. Oh, Ginya. Yeah. Well, they probably watched him as they were kids and they thought like, yeah, I want to play like him. Oh, that's good because this is their podcast or their podcast has been good as well. I've been checking it out every now and then. Really good. Okay, reset scrum. The score's close still, luckily. I just want to see end of the year when the New Zealanders, the All Blacks play the Springboks. It's going to be huge, man. The 100th year anniversary of the rivalry. It's going to be massive because the teams haven't played in so long. Yeah, I think I also agree with you here. I think the laws have made it difficult. Yes, they should adapt to it, but I think you can air your frustration every now and then that the laws are also sometimes a bit ridiculous with some of these cards and things. But yes, it's about adapting to the game. The Chiefs have it. Gatlin, you're cutting through. Wow, he's probably ran 50 meters here. What a pass there from Jonah Lowe. Offloading behind his back. Chiefs on the front foot. Are they going to get the lead here at the 30-minute mark, 30-second mark? There we go. Mackenzie is through. Jonah Lowe. No. Looked like he lost that ball. That could be a brilliant try, but I don't think he scored it. Wow. Sawakula as well with that pop over. I have no idea where the comments are now. Yeah. Top class pundit, even on Supersport. Yeah, man. I can believe you. Yeah, this happens a lot as well these days. Okay, let's see. Oh, that was around the chin. Oh, wow. I think that's like 2 centimeters short. He had the ball in his hand and pressed it like 2 centimeters short. Oh, oh, that's close. Oh, wow. Yeah, Matthew, you can also agree with that uh, Newlands one. Same. I thought when they picked Gatlin the first time a couple of weeks ago, I didn't think it's going to be the right call. And all of a sudden, he's really doing his thing. I have a funny story about him, but I'm going to get into that later. Yeah, D-Mac is a very special player. No try, probably high tackle. as he got a little bit of hit on the chin. Wow, that was close, guys. That was close to being a very, very good try. So let's talk about All Blacks a little bit. Who's the All Blacks fullback? Jordie Barrett, Beauden Barrett, or D-Mac? D-Mac has been brilliant. Who's the fullback for the All Blacks? I think Gatland wants that All Blacks jersey. I don't know if he's going to get it, but Terry Black has been probably staking his claim for a longer time. Oh, well, Jordan as well. I didn't even think of him. But the All Blacks coach just, he can pick any guy on fullback and be like, oh, the Chiefs are going completely backwards at that move. Oh, going forward with them all there. Yeah, D-Mac has to be in the All Blacks. If you guys do have a website to watch it, you can give Guillaume there, but I have no idea. Probably only on the official sites. The New Zealanders do block it quite a bit, but if you guys do have a place, do drop it there in the comments for him. Turnover from the Crusaders. And now I'm getting cold again. Bloemfontein is cold today. You guys are probably not feeling the same, but I'm pretty cold over here in Bloemfontein today. Yeah, Jordie at 14. He's good at 14, but I think his base position is 15. Oof. Thing about Jordie Barrett, when he's on the wing, he just tends to score tries every time. That's something he does. Grant, you wouldn't know there in the desert what cold is. Crusaders turn over the ball, kicking it forward. Gatland, the guy cleaning up. Of course it is Gatland. Grant, you probably don't even own any jackets. Probably don't have something like that over there. Mackenzie kicking into Jordan's hands. Mahunga carrying it forward. Oh, Mahunga cutting through. That was very close for him to cut through. The crowd is booing to ask for a high tackle. I think it was around the ball. Hard tackle there from Nankivell. Yeah, I don't think Beauden Barrett is at the moment a top choice at 15 because he's been playing number 10 the whole time as well. Number 10, they'll probably maybe go for him on the bench. I don't know. Can he even be picked since he's in Japan? Ooh, dangerous kick again from Reese there. The Lucid prop there. We had this conversation the other day where you said maybe Niakane shifting from tight head to Lucid could work. Ox is an option, but I think the gap between Kitsoff and the guy under him at Lucid is probably a bit of a gap. Yeah, you don't have a jacket. Nice. Grant is based in a very, very hotter place than Australia. Yeah, the All Blacks and the Box will be playing this year, as they are talking about us having 100-year reunion of the rivalry between the Box and the All Blacks. So in the Rugby Championship, that was something that they spoke about the other day. So at the moment, we are going to the Rugby Championship. Hopefully, that continues with this whole spike in the COVID and stuff like that now over in ASA. I just get stressed for the rugby the whole time. I just hope the spike can just wait till after the Lions tour. But oh yeah, hopefully we can just see the Lions tour. If I can just see the Lions tour this year, I'll be happy. I don't even need to see anything else. Okay, over. The poles are suspiciously wide at the top there, where Mahunga is kicking at. Looks like a club rugby stadium. What do you guys think of the Bulls now having these club routes? So the players playing at club level. I would like to hear your opinion. What happened? I missed it. What happened? What happens after these next two rounds? I think the Springboks will probably form a camp and then they'll get ready to play the Lions. That's it. Yeah, I think I agree here. And if you put Bodie in that mix, he'll be the second best. Yeah, again, Nana Isatoro being mixed in a high tackle. And that's why the Chiefs are now on a yellow card warning for high tackles. Bad pass there from the Chiefs. They're going backwards. On the halfway line, Chiefs should probably put the ball out to be 5 points down by halfway stage because Crusaders will want to score a try here. The Crusaders always score just before halftime, just after halftime they score a try. That's something they do every game. You can stop that from happening. You have a good shot in the game. Oh, good running from the Chiefs. Okay, there's a minute left of the game. Damon McKenzie shifting it out wide. They're still playing backwards though. Don't allow, cutting in, getting a bit forward. McKenzie in the first receiver. Oh, what? Why would you pass like that? Okay, luckily nothing happened. Manakaville crazy offload behind his back. Okay, cheers, man. Enjoy work. Enjoy working on your Saturday. Man, I wish I could watch these uh, top league games. Would be awesome. Oh, it was Gatland with that pass. Why would he pass like that? Why wouldn't he just pass normally? Wow, that's a crazy pass. It's a crazy good pass as well, but man, that would have been so dumb if there was a intercept. Is it a captain's referral here? I don't think so. Yeah, captain's challenge. The Crusaders, captain's challenge against the Chiefs, and I thought that's probably going to happen now because they are on a warning for foul play. The Crusaders this season with their captain's challenge, they've been milking it a bit. I don't know if you guys agree, but they've been milking it. Otherwise, if nothing happens, the Chiefs have a good penalty here to go to the pole. 2 points behind on halftime. Otherwise, they might see a yellow card if the referral stands. Okay, let's see what happened. What happened today? Oh, Suakula diving in on the guy. Doesn't look like it was intentional. Will Jordan is down on the ground there. Okay, let's see. Leading with the shoulder, maybe. Okay, Wakula. He does kind of lead with the shoulder, but it looks like his arm's coming around, but it got caught on another player next to him. Okay, let's see. If it doesn't look like a problem to me. Yeah, now they say this. The commentators say if you get to this point and this gets a penalty or something against you, you can look at every breakdown, and that's the thing about the captain referral. Everything can be looked at. Okay, play on. They lose their referral. Crusaders lose their referral on the halfway stage of the game. Probably will not. You probably do not want to lose your referral on the final like that. And that's the thing that I'm trying to bring up. The Crusaders have been doing that a couple of games. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but we kind of had a rain check. We said we'll probably do something special for the Lions tour. We'll definitely do a video for that. But at this stage, there's nothing we can really think of that is important now, or something that will really find traction. Because that's something that's important on YouTube, is to post the video while it is really a hot topic. Otherwise, there's no point in actually doing it because you're not going to get views. So, okay, Mackenzie going for polls. I'm so happy that referral didn't stand, man, because that would just be ridiculous. Misses it, and it's such an easy kick. Okay, halfway. Yeah, I'll definitely do a video on what I think the Springbok team should look like and so on. Guys, quickly give me a couple of minutes. It's halftime now. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee and then I'll return. It's probably gonna be 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll see you again. Right. AJ said, "Oh man, bad time to be in. I'm just gonna go make a cup of coffee. It's gonna take 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna be back. I'm doing well. Hope you are well as well. It's now half time though. Let me just update this banner. I need to get a cup of coffee because it's bloody cold. It's really flipping cold. Okay, I'll see you again in 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be back right now. Probably just there. Okay, see you now. Okay, I'm back. Back. Got my cup of coffee. It was just over 5 minutes. It was 6 minutes. Sorry about that. What do you guys make of that half? How was it? Was a very hard fought half. It looks like the Chiefs might just fall short. The Chiefs, in my opinion, are playing harder and a bit better, but the Crusaders, yeah, with their turnaround, with that defense turned into attack, that's just always going to be better. I wonder if they want to even fill any. I think Saru wants to fill probably all of the stadiums, or wants to get a percentage of the crowd in all of the stadiums. But I don't think our sports minister, Natim Tetwa, I don't think he wants to fill the stadium whatsoever. Even think he wants one fan in the stadium, and that's to me ridiculous. It's like I'm sure we can have 200 fans or 500 fans in a stadium that can accommodate thousands. I don't get it. Why can't there even just be a couple of people that sit very far apart? And that's just the problem. But then you probably get the other problem of like who gets to go? Who gets to go to the game? Because me as a ticket holder, I would prefer to be able to go since I have a ticket. But how do you pick who goes of the guys that has tickets? Or do you just scrap that and sell tickets again? Not back with the rugby yet. The coffee also helps because my throat is a bit sore after that first half. Now that they're showing the soccer scores here, the champion scores, I actually want to know while it's half time and we don't probably need to talk about rugby, what other sports do you guys follow? What other sports are you big in? I'm not that big into any real other sports. I'm getting into Formula One these days again. I haven't been into it for like 10 years, but got the game again, and now I'm back into Formula One again. Um, Following that a bit. Football, I'm not a fan of football, though I'm a huge, huge FIFA player. But I'm not I don't really watch football a lot. It just takes so long for anything to happen. No one ever scores. Cricket, you're a cricket fan. I don't know. It's always been to me like a game that takes so long for, just so long. I like T20 if I have to watch cricket, but I don't really like watching cricket. Though I know all the big names, but I feel there's going to come a stage where I don't know who the players are anymore because it's already happening with some of the Proteas players and so on, where I don't really know them anymore. But used to be into cricket. I used to always watch it with my dad when I was younger, but then yeah, not into it so much. I used to be into it when it was Cullis and Gibbs and AB de Villiers, those guys, man. They could just hit the ball, and Boucher and uh, Graham Smith, and that's when I was into it. Yeah, football is a bit over the top. Okay, second half is starting, or like running out again. They said there was a couple of drops of rain half time. Mitch Brown is off in the locks, so Arkoi comes on. Master stroke because Arkoi should have started this game. He's brilliant. The two youngsters of them in the lock pairing is just so good. I think both of them are like 20 or 21 years old. Brilliant. Um, yeah, I saw this. And if that happens, it might draw me back to the game again. And that's something I also try and explain to uh, people when it comes to rugby as well. you need big names in your team if you want to draw the fan that isn't massive into the game, but he follows people. Because if you ask me what football team I support, I probably support the team where Ibrahimovic is playing, or someone like that, someone that I like. That's usually who I support for the season. Because I'm not really a big supporter of the game, but I would watch a game where I know he's playing. Oh, up and under. Chiefs get it back on the 10-meter line of the Crusaders. Great grubber from Leonard Brown. Looks like it could be a try. Oh, close, 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 close. Wow, that was close. I watch surfing every now and then. When I do catch it on TV, it's really cool to me. But it's not like I follow it, but it looks really cool. I've always wanted to surf, but I think I'm a bit too scared of sharks and stuff. Like, I know all the theory behind it and that they don't go hunting you and all that stuff, but nah. I'm from Bloemfontein. We don't have any form of water here. No. I'm a bit too scared of sharks. I don't want to go in too deep, man. I'll boogie board or bodyboard or whatever I can do in the more shallow water. Oh, Damien McKenzie almost getting through there. Yeah, true. I've heard that as well. Not that I know him too much. I have to say, I've went to watch T20 a couple of times over here in Bloemfontein. I've went to watch the Proteas, and I've also watched the what did I watch? I watched the Knights versus the Warriors as well. T20, that's interesting to go watch because it's basically a day of partying. Nah, man, unfortunately, I'm not a Shark supporter. I'm a Stormers supporter. I don't know if that's a more unfortunate event at this stage because things are so bad financially or behind the scenes with the Stormers. But yeah, on the park sometimes as well. Yeah, the massive park over in Kimberley, that one that they go, the whole flipping world comes to Kimberley for the skateboarding park. I actually watch skateboarding a lot. I watch a lot of skateboarding videos. Not that I can skateboard. Weber trying to sell a Sevilla dummy. That massive thing. The Chiefs looked like they are set in scoring. Matthew, you can maybe also agree here with the Stormers fan thing here. It's difficult for Stormers fans these days not to support the Bulls because there's so many Stormers that play for the Bulls over and over and over. They kind of convince you. I mean, it was Brits at first, and then Vermeulen, and then Gio Aplon, and there's all these guys that are almost cult heroes. The Stormers, so it's difficult not to want to like them. Yeah, I saw this. I think we're gonna lose Mbunambi, but I don't think we're gonna sign Marx. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they said Marx has a massive price tag. Then they also linked him to Dweba, the Stormers to Dweba, and I would love that because I'm a massive fan of Dweba. But Dweba also extended his contract with his club in France, so that's also not gonna happen. So I think we're set our minds now to a big hooker, international hooker, but I don't know who. I'd like if we could maybe get Akker back. That would be, or Akker in South Africa. That would be pretty cool because it looks like we are set our minds onto like an international quality hooker. Raymond McKenzie going at poles, missing again. That's 2 now. They could have led now. Could have been 16, 15 in front. Yep. That's how it's traditionally supposed to work. But it's difficult to hate the Bulls when they have so many Stormers players. I mean, how can you hate Dwayne Vermeulen? It's impossible. You can't. It's impossible. Or Skalkbret's lossy. How can you hate him as well? And Hugh Aplon, he's not done nothing wrong to anyone. Yeah, unfortunate that he's now injured. He's going to be out for the rest of the Rainbow Cup. And I really thought he looked good. But like I told you, he's such an injury-prone player. Mo'unga running through, massive gap there. He just does that so often. Looks like they got it. Damien McKenzie, turnover at the breakdown, just does everything for that squad. Wow. I think that guy's dead after a game. Bushia kicking. Brilliant kick. Brilliant kick by Bushia. Wow. Guys, the fullback steals the ball at breakdown time, and then the flanker, who is the guy that usually steals the ball, kicks a massive kick into the 22. What the hell just happened? I actually think Willemse missed a big opportunity, and this is from a Stormers fan. So I think he missed a big opportunity to have signed with the Bulls. I think he would have been a brilliant player if he played there. I think he could have turned his career into something massive if he was there. But on the other hand, you have to say it as well. Jake White has the tendency either to bring a career up or bring it down. It's one of the two. If he doesn't like you that much, your career is kind of over after that. So, and there's a track record of players like that. If you could go into the Brumbies players, there's a couple of players that are big names now, like Nick White and those guys. But then there's a guy like Jesse Mogg. Oh, that guy was a brilliant fullback. His career is kind of... You see him in Europe every now and then, but he's not like the massive name he used to be. But yeah, I agree. He would have been a better player if he went with the Bulls. Oh, McKenzie going with a 50-50 offload. The Crusaders turning it over eventually, and now running with the ball. Is the guy's name JC Mogg? I think it's Mogg. Okay, on the halfway line for the Crusaders, Mohunga again cutting out wide. Oh, knock on? Not a knock on here again. Going out wide. Oh, interception! Jonah Lowe! Oh, ankle tap. Man, he was... Whoa, that was close. Crusaders turn it over. Woo, that was close. McKenzie getting the chip over from the top from Will Jordan. Guys, that interception was so close. This game just turns around. Tia, I didn't even see him coming onto the park. Regains it in the 22. Arcoy carrying it forward. Behind the advantage line. This guy's surely in from the side, Whitelock. On the short side from Weber. That had to be obstruction, surely. Yeah, I'm backing the Chiefs over here. Just because I want a new winner for the tournament for a change would be nice. Turnover. I wonder about that 6-2 split. I think we'll probably continue with the 6-2 split because we want to dominate up front. I think the box probably favor Marcel Coetzee. I think they probably favor him there because he just covers 6, 7, and 8. You want that guy on your bench, and he's good at stealing the ball as well. Yeah, man, the Chiefs are so close. They've been so close so many times in this game. I think the Lions might combat that as well. It looks like they are trying to fight fire with fire. They are trying to have a big pack as well. But look, I think we're in for a couple of surprises. That 6-2 split, since Russie did it, the whole world has kind of started using it as well. So I don't know. I don't think we're just gonna go as easy as doing that again. I think it's too obvious. uh, what's the guy's name again? Donald. Oh, that guy was brilliant. Was that not a knock on? Knock on. Had to. Just want to hear if my dog is eating something because I hear him outside. Yeah, they played. True. That's actually a very good point. There's a lot of backs that can play in multiple positions. Yeah, that's true. Vermeulen said he postponed retirement for this Lions tour. He's been waiting for so long for it. The last time on the Lions tour, he was in the South African A team. So I think it's just an awesome thing for him. If he can play in the actual Springboks team, what a story. 12 years apart, being from the A team to the actual team, where you're actually supposed to now be too old. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, Daly with that big boot of his. We have Frans Steyn. I don't know now about Tiaan Swanepoel if he's going to be back. Yes, he is actually a Namibian, but he has not. He can play for the Springboks as well. As far as I know, he can play for Australia as well since he was there for 4 years. I don't know, but I don't know. Tiaan Swanepoel, I hope he's back from his injury in time because I actually thought he made a good stake to that team to actually be in the team. Odd. I didn't see anything. Probably I'm probably behind. Oof. Yeah. Luck. Wow. That has to be a card. Yo. Yeah, we spoke about Moornestein a bit earlier as well. I don't know. I said if Pollard was still injured, I would bring Stein into the squad, but not at the moment. Kriel, he can play 15, wing, and 13, which is good. Yeah, that's good. Look at this tackle. Man, the guy's in the air. You can clearly see he's in the air. Nah, that has to be a card. That's a yellow card for sure. Whoa. Look at all the Crusaders guys putting their hands up into the air. If it was the Stormers game last week, it would be a red card. It would be a red card if it was the Stormers game last week. Oof, that doesn't look like mitigating factors to me though. That looks like straight up red almost. Oof, no man. Nah. I don't know how. Look, he landed safely, luckily. Last week, Fussy, he landed on his neck. But that has to be a card. Definitely. Yeah, yellow card for him. Grant, look, do you have to mention that? Now that you mentioned Bismarck du Plessis, Bismarck has said he wants to return to South Africa and play top rugby. So he actually wants to come to the Cheetahs, right? But the Stormers want to sign an international quality hooker. We might link up with him. I don't know. He's a bit old for my liking to sign him. I'd probably still favor Akker there, Weber, or Marks, but I think Bismarck, he probably has a considerably smaller price tag than than the other guys there. Interesting, actually, because Bismarck literally said in an interview the other day with OFM that he wants to return to South Africa. OFM is the radio station over here in Bloemfontein. Like I said, I've also heard that, but it sounds like his price tag is a bit high for the Stormers. Misses again, man. The Chiefs have missed 3 penalties. The score is supposed to be 15-19. Guys, why aren't you telling me to change it? So Bryn Gatland is off of the park as well. So there's no one else to kick either. Damn. Yeah, look, I take Akker here, or I take Marks. Look, if you bring in Akker and Marks, both of them are like for like replacements for Mbonambi. Bismarck as well, actually. Both of them are fetches as well. Yeah, true. Akari's line-out throwing sometimes is a concern. Marks as well. Mbonambi, that's the reason why he overthrown Marks in the starting position. Is because of that good line-out throws. Hi, Kurukatai. How are you? Are you watching the game? It's been tight. The Chiefs are supposed to lead with all that missed penalties. 3 missed penalties now. Too far from Mahunga there. You're going to take it all the way back. It's out from the back of the park. Yeah, true. True. But it all depends on the price tag at the end of the day. How much money do you have? Yeah, big blow there for the box as well. So who are you supporting in this one? Chiefs or Crusaders? Are you a happy man at this stage or angry man? Oh, okay, it's the 55th minute on my screen. It's probably 56 maybe there. Yeah, also Chiefs fans over here, all of us at the moment. So all of us pretty gutted so far that all of that 3 missed penalties, but hopefully things return to normal. If Damian McKenzie can score a try or something. Yeah, anyone but they say this. I heard it's a broken leg, man. I don't know. I just read it somewhere and I was like, what? Is it that serious? I didn't even know it was that serious, but I don't think it's that serious. I think the whoever wrote the article got it wrong, man. But hopefully it's not that serious. Yeah, because we have a big financial situation. We don't have money, but we can sign like an international quality hooker. But I do have to say, I think a lot of the money goes like into players, like because we sold Kulisi, and if we sell Mbunambi, we have a lot of player money. That money can't be used for other things, as I understand it correctly. Oh, so if you play Australian teams, you support Crusaders. And it's not like how we used to be, well, I used to be. If it was Super Rugby, and back in the day, I was so against the Bulls. I'm more for the Bulls now, more proudly South African, support all the South African teams. But back in the day, if the Bulls played the Hurricanes, I would support the Hurricanes. If the Bulls played the Reds, I'd support the Reds. But now, if the South African team plays anyone, I support the South African team, unless it impacts me on the log, unless it impacts my team on the log. Okay, Chiefs gets it on the line out. Oh, that was a hard hit over there. Oh, Jonah Lowe carrying us forward. Big Will, he is, I believe, probably in a pub drinking and getting ready for the Reds Brumbies game because he is watching that live. Later, he's going to be at the game. He said he's going to be doing a couple of pre-drinks in a pub. So that's where he is. I hope he enjoys that game. Yeah, we'll eventually see what goes on with the finances with New Zealand, how it turns out. As a South African, it's interesting to see because we are also probably going down that same route. So um, I would like to see what happens. Captain's referral, high tackle, man, they frustrate me as well. Luckily, there's only one, and I think it can be used like it is used at this stage, but I think it could be used better. To me, the problem with captain's referral is why is the refereeing missing things? Why should the captain refer stuff? Isn't that the referee's job or the TMO's job to actually see these things in the background? That's my issue with the captain's refer. Like, why is a captain's job to flip and do the referee's job as well now? Ah, that's a high. Ooh, wait, he just hit the shoulder before that. Could be on Reese, but I think he just hit the shoulder there. Oh, no, that's high. Yeah, man, it's frustrating. Isn't this the TMO's job? It's not the captain's job. That's a high tackle. Are they going to get their second yellow card? Oof. Shoulder first on the nose. Yeah, true. That's kind of how we see the thing in South Africa because we lose so many players to overseas and we don't have money to keep them here. That's how South Africans see it. So we know we're going down that path. So if there's any bad things that can happen, we would like to see it happen already to other teams so that we can have like a warning. I wonder, man. I wonder because at the moment it's just flipping honeymoon phase. It's a lot of good things happening for them now. Sure, that's hard. Oh, that was on the nose, man. What do you mean there are four? Each team has one referral. Now the shot, it's directly to the head. It's not riding up. Riding up from where? From the chin to the nose. That's no riding up, man. They're trying to see if the tackle rid up. It literally is on the face. Yellow card, it could be flipping red. So yet again, South African referees give a red for that type of stuff. South African refereeing is very strict against New Zealand refereeing. I know that as well. But over here, it would have been a red. Definitely. I mean, we get yellows for here and then there. If it rides up like that, it's a yellow. What do you mean? Another yellow card for the Crusaders. The Roos. So what do? Go for the poles, or I think if you want to capitalize on it, if you can do it well, take a scrum. They have one guy less in the forwards, and they don't have a wing out wide. You have an overlap for days to go score a try. Overlap for flipping days. Are they going to go for the poles? They've missed 3, though. Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. I'm just trying to overthink it. A little bit. But what's also making me think about it is DMAC has missed 3 in a row. 3 in a row. And what's the guy's name? Taylor is back in 5 minutes. So, but yeah, there's still a lot of time. I just trying to overthink it a bit. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm wondering about. He's missed 3 already, so that's why I would maybe not want to go. Come on, get it over, man. Get it over. Now's the time. There we go. It's raining. I see now it's raining. Okay. Finally, I can update this thing since halftime. Guys, if DMAC kicked all of these over, Crusaders the Chiefs would be in a comfortable position. Yeah, he should just always picture 80 minutes for the win. 80 minutes for the win. Because that's what he does the best. But if you just get an overall scrum or penalty somewhere where it's not just easy points, you have to take the penalty and take scrum now, because literally you have overlaps and everything now. Who's putting the ball in at the scrum, at the line out? I saw rain. When it was kicking. Now I saw stuff. Or what was that? Yeah, it won't be raining. Won't be raining over here in South Africa. In Bloemfontein doesn't rain in winter. Last night it was a hailstorm though, which was very weird. Yeah, let's go, boys. Yeah, I'd also like to know, because I know basically everyone now. Oh no, Grant is again behind, man. Flip. Hopefully doesn't ruin the game too much. But yeah, probably New Zealand, right? He could have tie. Sorry, I don't say that. Oh, whoa, whoa! Stealing the ball there at the back of the scrum. Okay. Chiefs get it back. Bro, I don't even listen to the comments most of the time with the New Zealand games. I don't even listen to it that much. The Australian comments a lot of times not either. With Stan Sports taking over Australia, I've started listening again. But the New Zealand commentators are sometimes there's good games, but most of the time it feels like the game is so intense anyway in New Zealand. You can watch it without comments. Oh, man, that would not happen. That would not happen. Bashir, is he fine? It looked like he had to get hurt really badly. No, yeah, D-Mac, he's been brilliant this game. It's a couple of missed kicks and he's still been brilliant. But like we say, he still needs it. Okay, 62nd minute now over here. Yeah, all of us want it, but I don't know. It's not going to happen. You don't split things in South Africa from the government. Government controls all. Yeah, we spoke about this earlier as well. Grant actually made a good point about players are actually getting injured a lot more these days. So rugby is probably not actually getting soft. The laws are probably just yeah, laws are maybe a problem, but that's probably to protect the players. But the players are getting injured anyway. Yeah, yeah. Jordan is just as good. Yeah, earlier we also spoke about who does the All Blacks pick at number 15 because there's so many options with Geordie Barrett, Bowden Barrett, Will Jordan, and then they also have D-Mac. No, Jaeger, he's a Irishman. He's an Irishman. He said he wants to be the first Irishman to become an All Black. Doesn't look like it's going to happen soon, but he's on the bench for the Crusaders, who's the best team in New Zealand, so that's big. Okay, I'll arrange one for you, man. I'll arrange one for you. I'm sure you can buy it worldwide. Yeah, I think the laws are harsh these days a lot of times. But like I said, it all comes down to protecting the players. But sometimes you also have to protect the game, protect the integrity of the game. So, okay, Chiefs getting a big kick through the scrum was pretty decent as well. Oh, Mohunga! He's through. He's through. This is try time for Crusaders with a yellow card. So close. They're popping it up. They're in the 22. Yeah, has to be probably German. That's probably German. Oh, the Crusaders are looking to pounce here. Going forward, the advantage for the Crusaders. Just what they want. Drop goal, Maunga. Gets the point. Is that Maunga's first ever drop goal in Super Rugby? Wow. And it's in a final. Yeah, that's such a good point. Actually, now we mentioned the commentators now. The commentators just had a good point there. Kicking the ball to a brilliant back three like that, and it was in Mo'unga's hands, and that just turned the whole flipping game around. Best ribs in Bloemfontein. There's a place here. Actually, now that we talk about Irish, there's an Irish bar called Copper Clover. Oh, best ribs. And I like ribs, and now you made me want that as well. I'm a sucker for ribs. Waste my money so much on. Dude, there's still a bit of time. There's still a little bit of time, 15 minutes. But yeah, the Crusaders look like they're now in their championship minutes. The minutes that change a game. Because the Chiefs have kind of been playing better, but the Crusaders have managed to win still the whole time, and that's the thing. That's what champions do. Okay, there we go. Chiefs get the ball back from their line out. Soakula carrying it forward. Oof. Up and under from Brad Weber. There we go. Penalty for obstruction. They blocked the guy that tried to catch the ball for the Chiefs. And that doesn't get penalized now. Penalties conceded. 13 Crusaders, 4 from the Chiefs. That's also ridiculous, man. I spoke with my dad the other day that I've seen a tendency in a lot of games that the side that gives away the most penalties these days wins. And that means something is wrong. Because the side that gives away the most penalties these days win because they give away 3 points instead of tries. And that's, I don't know how they get that right, but it's been happening for a while. Last week with the Sharks as well gave away a lot of penalties, won. But at the end of the day, both of these games were cards as well. But that's also traders at the cards. I don't know. Man, we wanted to travel last year. We actually wanted to go to the UK because my girlfriend's aunt lives in London. So we wanted to go there. She has family over there, but yeah. Maybe afterwards, but at the moment the money is running a bit low. Now that we're moving in together as well, the money is now a bit of a problem. But probably for the future, I also need to finish my thesis so that I can get a promotion, and then money will probably get better. But yeah, definitely want to travel. I also have family in New Zealand. My girlfriend also has family in Canada. Ooh, don't want to look at that finger. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hopefully one of these days it's done. Okay, we're into 66 minutes. There's 1 minute left on that yellow card, and the Chiefs did not capitalize on it whatsoever. Yeah, that's a bit of a tendency. The Crusaders especially give away a lot of penalties. Oh, Blackadder with that finger. The Crusaders like giving away a lot of penalties so that they rather give away 3 points because they know they will score a try after that. So a lot of times the other team try and play against them by scoring a lot of tries, and that also works sometimes, but a lot of times it just does not. Yeah, Rays are gonna dance in 15 or 20 minutes. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be live streaming that part of the game or that post-match part because there's another live stream at 11:45, so I just need to have a quick break there to go do a couple of errands, quick ones. But then I'll be back for the final after that. After this match, I might disappear quick. It's Chiefs. I might make time. And it's actually rent, bro. Rent in some areas of the town is very expensive. Rent and cars and insurance. Insurance is crazy in South Africa. Do you know what eats a lot of money is data. Flipping data bundles. Wi-Fi. Flipping is expensive in South Africa. Yeah. Well, I've been paying for a lot of these things all my life, but now it's a lot of other crap as well that men, we aren't interested in a lot. We don't really care about a lot of stuff that we don't buy all of that stuff, but it's different then. It's different with a woman as well. The AU game, the AU game is not completely straight after this. It's straight after the celebrations of this. So it's 11:45. So I assume they're gonna show us how they lift the trophy and how Razor dances a little bit and all that stuff. Yeah, that this is expensive, man. Uh, a South African a South African cell phone bundle and a good Wi-Fi bundle almost costs the same as my car per month. Yeah, I could always do that. I can take this one to the new place and then I'll just sleep on it. Richie Mohunga slotting more points, very, very important for them. They're getting out to getting at lead into 3 scores. You have to score 3 times now to get back in the lead for the Chiefs. Potatoes in the mountains. Man, I was thinking of growing flipping peanuts or something. It just takes a lot of water. Just eat peanuts. That's all you. But yeah, it will work. Everything will work out. I just need to get that flipping Wi-Fi sorted in the new place. I can't get it sorted before we move in, and that's stressing me out because there's rugby videos that I should make at that time. So that's the problem. Overthrow from Slater, the hooker, reserve hooker for the Chiefs. The Chiefs are making a lot of mistakes now here at the end, where they should actually be playing better. $100, man. No, for a cell phone and data or what? No, man, it's a lot more over here. Cell phone between 400 and 700 for an okayish phone. If you go for iPhone and that's up, which I don't, but if you do go for Apple products, you'll probably pay $1,000 a month for it, and then you're not even on a good data deal. Put in data and that stuff, get in Wi-Fi, you're looking at maybe 1,400 to 2,000 rand. Yeah, and that's round about the price that you pay for a car per month. It's flipping awesome. Look, you can always go for very cheap cell phones and very bad data plans and stuff like that. But I'm talking now the average person's deals. That's what you're looking at. And then you're not even talking about stuff like DSTV, who controls all our sport. You can't watch rugby on anything else than DSTV. That costs $900 a month, which is half the price of a car per month. Oh, is there a speaker? Damn it. Oh, wait up. Maybe still? I missed it now. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I hear a lot of people yelling. Oh, there he is. Oh no, really? How the hell? He was out. Bridge was out. Bridge was definitely out there. Man, we don't see streakers in South Africa. They always take the camera away from the streaker. I guess that's what they're doing here as well. I'm trying to see him in the reflection of the glass over here. I see something over there. Yeah, good point. Good point. They're talking about the management of the Chiefs' game when the yellow card happened. The yellow cards happened. And that's probably where the issue came. Then the Chiefs started playing differently. And that's a lot of times what happens. When the one team gets yellow carded or carded, the other teams the other team almost feels like they're gonna get points now. And then the team with the cards actually ups their intensity and wins it. Okay, so it's a scrum reset now because of the streaker. Oh no, they went to the line out because I saw the replay. The Chiefs keep using a forward in the scrum half position at the line out. You're watching it for free. Wow, that's nice. Any place that we can watch it for free as well over here in South Africa? It's like a link or a VPN or something. Yeah, Matthew would be so interested in that. I want to watch the flippin' top league for free. That's what I want to watch. 18. Who's the 18? I'm trying to see him. Mackenzie getting busy again. Who is number 18? Oh, yeah. What's his name? Yeah, no, he looks tired. Oh, top 14. Good point. That would be awesome to watch. Crack stream. There are a lot of viruses on crack stream. But I tried. I'll try it, but I don't want to get virus. I have nice firewalls and things and antivirus, but yeah. Oh, the time. 73rd, man. Yeah, my question was free streams. My question wasn't viruses, right? Okay, that's good. Bronzo, you're the king of dodgy streams, man. VIP Sports, yeah. I think there's so many streams. So many places to find it. I just never do. Ah, game over. Crusaders to win another final. Mounga tackling Tia there in his 20. And a penalty. Okay. Ah, so they have the boxing as well. Uh, Damien McKenzie says the guy's hands were on the ball to steal the ball at the breakdown time. Then Ben O'Keefe says, no, you can't refer it because it's not in the last 5 minutes. Then he said, but you can. And that's the point we tried to make earlier on. What's the referees doing? I'll have a look at VIP Sports, but is there any sign-in stuff and all that stuff? Probably. Okay, Moonga to seal out the game. Done deal. The 3 missed penalties really cost the Chiefs dearly, but you can't hold that against Damien McKenzie because he played so well. VIP League. Full of ads and viruses. Great. Yeah, don't do the sign-in stuff. Okay, I'll have a look, man. Look, at the moment I don't need it that much because uh, we have one DSTV account that we split between a couple of family members, which saves us a lot of money because like only my grandmother actually uses the decoder. The rest of us uses the online platforms for it. That's at least something. That's nice. Yeah, I was kicked out directly. Um, so we split one account, which is nice. Oh, that guy's very angry, and the ball was out directly. Oh, well done, Tia cutting through. Guys, you have listed so many now, but I'm gonna quickly write down a couple since we already know where this game is ending up. Write down a couple over here. It's VIP, VIP Sport, Total Sport Tech. And then there was another one, but I forgot it now. Got a KFC box on their head. Oh, for the fans over there. Oh, they love doing that, especially at the Highlanders game. Yeah, man, this isn't. Yeah, but you just don't tell them about the money. Crack stream. There. Oh, is this the same site? Okay, cool. No, man, like it's impossible. You can't be flipping paying almost 900 rand, and the only thing we watch on it is sport. What I do, I started using the catch up stuff now as well, and also using Showmax. Luckily, that's also included in the deal. But yeah, there you go. Out wide, Chiefs. Can they score at least one more try so the score is a bit closer? But they score very quickly, kick over. Can maybe sneak in at the end, knock on from the scrum half. Nice. Never mind. Live TV. Is that it? Oh, okay, Chiefs. Come back next year. We'll come back for the Trans-Tasman. Yeah, that's cheap. That's cheap. That ours is too expensive in SA. Okay, Razor. I wonder if he's gonna go get his spandex on to get his dancing things right. His dance moves. Quickly gonna go rehearse in the back room. Okay, guys, the game's almost over. Like I said, I'm not gonna stick around too long after the end of the match. Just need to go do a couple of things. Maybe just have a snack because it's until 1 the next game and I'm already getting a bit hungry. So that's probably what I'm going to do between the two games. Whoa. Wait, how much do you pay now? I'm confused now. Okay, not the one on Play Store. And game over. Crusaders win another final. Yeah, ESPN. I've actually streamed a couple over on that. Okay, but that's quite expensive. That's the price of DSTV. Okay, guys, and there we go. Crusaders won it. They win the whole game. Man, the first half wasn't that disappointing, but second half, yeah. Now it's the Aussie one. You guys gonna join that stream as well? Who am I expecting for that game? Can't say your name quickly. Ikuru Katai. I hope I see you for that one. Because you joined late in this one, so you owe us a bit of time there. But if you don't, it's fine. Okay, catch you in the Aussie one, LB. Grant, I hope I see you there as well. Hopefully that one doesn't lag too much. Okay, Jay said I'll see you there as well. The live stream. I think I'll probably be there at 11:40. If I'm late for a couple of minutes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, it's just because I'm running in here and I ate too long or something like that. See you there, Matthew. It was a good chat. Get your topics ready already for that game. Yeah, lunch with the fam is always important. You can have me there for lunch as well. Just put me there on the table or something. Okay, great guys. See you then for that one. Cheers.